Coming up in this week's episode, Kai turns into a chicken. I get really hungry and then turn him into a bunch of chicken nuggets. Plus, Coda also gets a bit confused and eats the chicken nuggets. On this week's episode of... My name is Picard, sir.
And my name is Pakai.
Oh, works even better. Pakai.
Pakai.
How are you, Pakai?
I'm okay, how are you, Pakai, sir?
Yeah, definitely not. But my name does not fit with anything. Yeah, I'm doing good. What does my name rhyme with? Or, like, fit in too nicely? Because Kai can kind of... Yeah, but that's so...
Razor.
Do you know what? During, like, school and stuff, there was this one guy called Sean, and he would always try to say...
There was always a Sean.
Yeah, he was called Sean, and he was from Ireland, and he would try to rhyme names. So it would always be Fraser, the taser, or laser, or razor, and it was nothing else.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that other people also say the same thing, because that just goes to show that there's nothing obvious that like rhymes or fits in nicely with my name.
Crazer?
I guess that's definitely one that's not more of an obvious one.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it for you whilst we're on the subject.
But it's like Kai can be like Kai the Fly, Die Kai, Kai Cry.
I've got the words that rhyme with Fraser. You ready?
Go on then.
Acer, Agar.
No. Agar or Agar?
Agar? Probably
But
Agar.
Agar doesn't rhyme with Fraser because it's not Fraser.
Bather, Bracer.
Fraser the Bather, close.
Caver, Chafer.
Okay, no. Right, so that just goes to show that there's nothing really that rhymes exactly with Fraser. It's all just kind of forced, other than taser, razor, and laser.
Yeah.
If you think of any rhymes, let me know on Twitter at Stuck in a Podcast. Let us know if you can think of any rhymes for Fraser, and anything that is unique and directly fits. You will win a prize, and that prize is probably just us shouting you out, but we'll give you an extra big shout out, like as a big thank you, because this is a lifelong mystery that I have never been able to solve, nor have I really given any more attention to it between year 8 and now. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big mystery.
You know what else you haven't really like paid attention to until you were like now?
You today. I haven't really paid attention to you. I've been like, yeah, should we do podcasts? They'd be like, yeah, sure. And that's the attention we've had, really.
Yeah, true.
Is it this can of Coke? I haven't paid attention to this can of Coke. It's not open. And now it is open.
Whoa, I heard that. God, you young scully rascal.
Scully rascal. Okay, what haven't I paid attention to?
When you were younger, how often did you know about bank holidays, Fraser?
Probably every single time I thought... Every single time school was on at the same time, because that's when you'd have an extra day off of school. Like, it was like an inset day, but it wasn't an inset day at the same time. Yeah. So whenever there was a 3-day weekend, or 4-day, depending on when it is, because obviously Easter is bank holidays. Depending on when it was, I'd either think, oh, inset day, or I'd think, oh, bank holiday. But I would never really pay attention to which one's which. It'd just be whatever my mum says. Like,
I usually just call them all Baker Days, or bank holidays, or whatever.
Baker Days?
That's what they call it here. They call it Baker Days.
What the fuck do you bake?
No.
But what's a Baker Day?
But like that's like the extra day off. Like, you know, the school can choose like up to 20 days off a year or something like that.
Is it 20? Oh my god, they only gave me like 6.
I think it's 20 or 21.
Interesting.
Mine used to put all of ours like right at the beginning of the year.
Right.
So like we'd have like an extra week off before we went to school or something like that, you know?
Oh.
So say like if we're looking at September this year, I think most people are going back on the 6th. Or like they'll probably go back in that first week of September, like either the 2nd or 3rd, being Friday.
I think it's not. Yeah, that's right. It is normally like the first Thursday, Friday, isn't it? And then they'd have that's like year 7 and 11.
Yeah,
and then the rest of the
gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then the rest of school goes back on the next Monday after.
Yeah, they used to always have it so ours were no one went back on that Thursday, Friday. They'd have like those 2 days as our Baker Day. And then maybe the Monday as well would be like our induction day or whatever back to the year, but then no one went to it ever.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Year 7.
Hey, I've just looked it up because I had no idea what Baker Days were called. It says an inset day also known as Baker Day, also known as a TD Day, and also known as a PD Day, TD standing for Teacher Development and PD standing for Professional Development, is one of a series of 5 days in most schools in the United Kingdom, blah, 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 blah. And then it said that it was called Baker Days originally because they were introduced in 1988 by a minister called Kenneth Baker.
Oh.
And because he introduced them, they called them Baker Days. And I did not know that.
Fair.
That's crazy. All this time.
We learn something new every episode of this, don't we?
Yeah, and that's like, what, 33 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, neither of us are that old, so there's no way we would have known unless we were alive. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you did know your whole life.
Yeah.
But I had no idea. That's crazy.
It is pretty mad.
I wonder what they call them in America, because this is UK.
Days off.
Like, does America have inset days?
Nah.
They might not. Who knows? If you're American, let us know. They're like days where teachers do training on that day and you stay at home. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah. So, bank holidays then.
Yeah, it's bank holiday weekend this weekend for us.
It is.
Have you enjoyed your extra day off, Fraser?
I have, to be completely honest. It was nice going to bed last night. We were recording this on Monday 31st, by the way. It was nice going to bed last night, knowing that I didn't need to set an alarm, especially as I stayed up late. I was playing Halo. I completed Halo 3 for the 1 billionth time. I got off on my computer at 1 o'clock and I went to sleep at I don't know, maybe I got off earlier, but still, I went to proper sleep much later. Mm-hmm. And it was nice to be able to say to Google, just turn off the light instead of good night, and then it sets the alarm for everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, I've definitely made the most of that. And then this morning, I woke up and I got out of bed a whole hour and a half earlier than I normally would. Which is crazy. So normally,
I guess that's good though, because it is a nice day as well. So you've been able to
definitely. I mean, the sun. It looks like the sun's now gone in for a little bit, but hopefully it'll come back out. But pretty much all of the day, it's been so sunny. This entire weekend's been so sunny. It's been a lovely weekend.
It was awful here yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yesterday it was really grey and cold, but then 20 minutes down the road, it was I think it was 12 degrees here, and it was 18 degrees 20 minutes down the road.
Oh wow, you've really hit it bad then.
Yeah, but today's nice. Tomorrow's meant to be amazing as well. It's meant to be 23 degrees here tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be similar here as well by the looks of it. Although I think it's 21 because there's always a couple of degrees left in the less in the southwest. What was I saying? Yeah, so Saturday was a really, really nice day. Sunday, yesterday, we had a barbecue yesterday, which was amazing. But it was a weird weather day yesterday because it was nice, but then it also was a little bit nippy when the sun went back in.
Nippy.
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 And then today, it's been really, really sunny this morning. This afternoon has been a bit on and off by the looks of it. No, Beta's been out in the garden. She's had a cool coat on, which is... Yeah, she's been absolutely loving having that on because then she knows it's properly summer. And then she's had a paddling pool out as well. So she's been out in the paddling pool, turning that from clear to brown. I think she's back inside for a little bit now because obviously you can't take her out for too long.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you can, but obviously with her being a black dog, she absorbs the heat such a lot more. And
that's fair.
You could put her in the sun for 5 minutes, touch her coat, and then, bloody hell, that's going to be baking for her. But yeah, no, it's been a really good bank holiday weekend. I was hoping to do something today, I was thinking last night, what should I do today? And there is this place that I do want to visit, which I'll talk about in a moment. But you're laughing because I briefly said what I want to talk about. But do you know what? Fuck it. I'll say it now, but I want to hear about yours. So there's this... It's so weird because when I said to Kai, there's one other thing I want to talk about, it's to do with milk. Kai was like, okay then. Because I didn't say much more than milk.
At this point, it's just so much bad things and whatever happen in the world. Milk's the least worrying thing to talk about, isn't it?
That is really, really true actually. No, there's this milk place.
Yep.
It's like me saying milk place. Why am I talking about this of all things? Anyway, no, there's this milk place in Bristol. It's not actually in Bristol. It's a little bit out of Bristol, but it's like near a pub, just on the outskirts of Bristol. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? It's actually south of Bristol a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, it's the udders of Bristol basically. There's this pub called the Traveller's Rest, and next to the Traveller's Rest, basically pretty much in the car park, next to a farm, there's this place called Moo Valley Milk. And I've never been to it, but I was told about this yesterday, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to give it a go at some point. This Moo Valley Milk place, basically what you can do is you can buy a litre of milk directly from the farm. So you're supporting the farmers directly, as well as obviously getting milk. But at the same time as getting your milk, you can turn it into a milkshake. So they literally have an on-premise milkshake place.
That's pretty sick.
On the farm. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. That sounds amazing. How have I never heard of this? I haven't heard of this because it's kind of like a once you know sort of thing. Yeah. Because it's such a small place on outskirts of Bristol. It's in this random place, like literally just south, called Pensford. Like nobody would have ever heard of it if you haven't heard of where it is before. But it is pretty close to Bristol. Like it's about a 15-minute drive from the centre. Yeah, you can get milkshakes directly from there. And it's not just like, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. And you can get chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. But you can also get chocolate orange. You can get orange. Cream egg flavoured as well.
Cream egg.
You can also get like other standard ones. I guess no, toffee's not really standard, but you get like banana as well. But like they rotate their flavours and stuff. So like for example, they've most recently, I'm just having a look at their Facebook page, most recently they've got dark cherry, and then they've also got white chocolate as well. And like I'm like, oh my god, I really, really, really want to give it a go at some point. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that today, but yeah, time's getting on a little bit, and I think probably by the time I get there, because it's nowhere near me, yeah, I would probably be too late. It might have all gone. Yeah.
I go for the milkshake. I go get the milkshake. I don't want the milkshake. I don't want the milkshake.
That's the Gru meme.
It is. You know what? Speaking of Gru, this is like just a really like quick subject on the side of it. Mm-hmm. I have found a text to speech thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Is this what they're doing on TikTok?
Yes. Give me a sentence, Fraser.
As
Gru.
Oh, okay. My bum is itchy, but it's okay because the teddy bear is very fluffy and she wants to die.
And
that was a very shit Gru impression.
Wasn't it? It's a very good no.
Oh, that's so much better. My impression of Gru is shit.
I will stuff you all in the crust. That's like my favourite quote, you know. Alright, you ready? You ready?
Go on then.
My bum is itchy but is hot because the teddy bear is very fluffy and she wants to die.
That is so accurate.
It's so good, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that is extremely accurate.
It is so good.
Where did you find it?
You know what? I'll let you know only, but no one else. Yeah. Ooh. Big secrets. Okay.
Yeah, trade secrets, huh? So, oh, do you know what? I've heard of this before.
Yeah.
But they only had SpongeBob, I think it was, at the time.
It's changed massively now.
Oh my god, there's loads on there now.
Yep.
Grand Theft Auto 5? Oh my god, you can pick so many people from GTA 5 as well. That's crazy. There's so much.
Yep, and there's more getting added because anyone can add to it pretty much.
Wow. Well, fair play. Nice find.
Thank you. But yeah.
Is that pretty much what you've been doing for your bank holiday weekend then?
Pretty much. On Saturday, I woke up feeling a little bit sick, so I was like,
oh no.
I might just like have a day to myself and just do pretty much nothing, which is what I did. And then I started to feel better throughout the day, so...
Lovely.
Eventually I went to the arcade. And I won a hedgehog.
Well done!
A toy hedgehog, not a real one.
Still, well done!
Thank you.
And what's his name?
Professor Hoggins.
Okay, and may I ask, what's the inspiration behind that name?
I couldn't tell you. It was just I didn't get the choice in that.
Okay, fair enough.
And then on Sunday, which was yesterday when we're filming.
Yep.
What did I do yesterday? So I've got my shelf or whatever to the right of me, like the right of my desk.
Yes.
I got like my big shelf and then like my small one, which is where the cat bed is.
Yeah.
Last night I completely cleared that out.
Ooh.
And I tidied my whole shelf and whatever else, made it look a bit more nice, and that's pretty much all I did yesterday.
Hey, that's good. That's productive though.
Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I could probably get rid of this, to be honest. It's just kind of taking up room now.
So what sort of stuff did you get rid of? Was it just like old papers?
Just like boxes and stuff,
Right, yeah.
And any boxes that I did want to keep, like, like microphone boxes and stuff, and camera boxes and whatever, then I put them on my big shelf, because then I can, like, I might put like a cat tree here instead, so that the cat can come and sit on that for the time being.
Yeah, good idea.
And then today, what have I done? I have run a bath. Have not had said bath because I am recording this with you.
Oh gosh.
And then I'm gonna go in the garden afterwards for a bit, and then I got to work because I am not here tomorrow.
Ooh. Spoilers. Do you want to reveal what's going on? I mean, it's not like we talked about this before, but nobody else knows.
Yeah, there's nothing too special. Me and Rosie are going to go and see the new Cruella film.
Way!
And I'm going to stay at hers for the night because she usually stays here and she's got to work on Wednesday morning. So
nice.
That just
not nice working, but yeah.
No. But then, so yeah, Cruella film review. You ready?
Oh, go on then.
I haven't seen it when we're recording, so I couldn't really tell you. But it's actually got really good ratings,
Next week I expect an in-depth review.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, right, you said 100%, so we're going to copy that and paste. And then I'm going to put Kai 100%. There we go. That is going to happen next week. We have wrote it down officially on the notes.
The actual reviews and stuff, and Rotten Tomatoes 72%. That's pretty good.
That's good for Rotten Tomatoes.
IMDb 7.5 out of 10.
Not bad.
Overall on Google 4.7 out of 5.
Wow.
That's out of almost 2,600 ratings. So
and that's from the user reviews. So user reviews, that's from the watcher reviews. Yeah. So that's when it's coming from the heart.
Exactly.
Rather than just some random critic going.
To see it. And I got Meerkat Movies from getting some travel insurance. So look at me, 2-for-1 cinema tickets. Yes, please.
Well, hey, that's not bad. I haven't used mine in absolutely ages.
Oh, you should.
I will at some point. I will. Me and Aidan will go and find a film to watch when there's a good one on.
Yeah. Otherwise, get it just for the sake of the
meals,
discounted meals. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're definitely gonna take advantage of that as well. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, may as well. Sounds like a plan.
Aye. There was one other thing I did on my weekend, by the way, which is something we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, go on then.
Which you can see is in the list, and it is underneath Cruella film review.
Ooh, okay. Should we do it in another segment?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Wow, next segment. That went quick. Wow.
That was like what? 2 seconds?
Yeah, it felt like it. Something like that.
That was mad.
So Kai, you've got some big plans coming up.
I have, yeah.
Go on then.
I'm getting mad. No, I'm not.
Oh my god, it's been like 2 weeks.
Can you imagine if that's what I came out with there?
If you said that, I mean, that could have been a complete troll, the whole what you've got next. But if you said that and you were like, oh, serious, I would have been like, I mean, fair enough, but that's very quick.
Yeah, I'm not that quick on that, don't worry.
Yeah, fair enough.
We booked a holiday. Woo! Not you and me, but like,
yeah,
me and Rosie booked a holiday.
Woo! Go on then. Spill the beans. Where are you going? What's the deets?
We were talking about it for like a few weeks or whatever, and we were looking around, found somewhere, and we're like, that could be quite nice. I'm like, do you want to do it? All right. So we booked it.
Nice. Spontaneous plans. That's what we like.
Yeah. and it's for the beginning of September, so things should have calmed down quite a bit.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Exactly, that's the hope. But we got like full, refund whatever if we need it. So not full, but like we'll lose like 50 quid of our purchase. So it's not like the end of the world. And yeah, what have we done? We've booked a holiday to Greece, a Greek island.
Hey!
Because I've only been to Greece once.
Yeah, same.
That was for a day trip.
What? You've only been there for a day?
Yeah, it was a day trip from Turkey.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not too sure what part of Greece it was, though. I'm going to have a look, because I can't remember where Greece is in terms of, like, Turkey as well.
I mean, the only place I've been in Greece is Rhodes. So I don't know what, like, mainland and stuff is like, but I remember Rhodes being amazing.
I feel like I've been to either Mykonos, Tinos, or Andros. I feel like Andros rings a bell.
That just sounds like Android to me.
Yeah. No, maybe it's not. What? It's one of those, though, I think. Oh, no, it might be. Sara? That's, like, really close off the coast of Turkey.
Right. That makes sense.
It's somewhere one of those islands or whatever around there. Because I know we didn't go into, like, mainland Greece, and it was just a small island, and it was very dull, that island, because all it had was an ice cream shop and a stony beach.
Hey, that's pretty cool, though. At least you've been at least once.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
You can tick it off your list.
This one, we're going to a place called Kefalonia.
Nice.
And we're going to be there for a week.
Yeah.
We're going to have just a nice, relaxing time, because we thought, we've had a long year of shite, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
So, just go and see what happens.
Hey,
that'll be nice. Relaxing holiday,
I want to go on holiday at some point.
You should. Just
I should.
One.
I think my plans are going to be a little bit more spontaneous, though. As in, I mean, yours are quite spontaneous as it is, because like a few months plan is not a lot. So yeah, but I think for me it'll be probably I'll book it for next month or something, just when we have a bigger picture of what the future is going to look like.
Yeah, of course.
Because no one could say a month ago that the cases would be increasing right now. And the cases in the UK are increasing right now in the UK. So I'm sorry, I said the UK. So it's so hard to predict the future that I think I just want to.
It's a tough moment to try and predict, but I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we thought like we might as well just take a shot for it, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, that'll be 2 holidays this year for you then.
Exactly, because the following month I'm in bloody Orlando for 2 weeks.
Lucky shit.
see, the really good thing for me, right, is both these places are currently on the amber list, which is fine because it just means I have to get a test when I get home, and isolate for I think it's 8 days or 10 days or something like that.
Right.
I mean, I work from home anyway, so that's not a problem for me. I can go in the garden still. I can do whatever from my room. I don't need to go to the shops. All easy for me if I need to. And I don't know, seeing it's quite early days as well, if they're both in the amber list right now, they could easily go into, green, which just means good luck.
Which means just come back.
Yeah, pretty much. So that should be good.
Lovely. Well, I hope you have a really nice time.
Thanks, Fraser. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it because, I've got like the fun, like, obviously they're both going to be fun, but like there's the fun, like, Disney Universal sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's just the nice, you've had a long year, time to relax one as well.
One of them's upbeat and filled with plans, the other one's sit back, relax, enjoy.
Exactly, enjoy the sun.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, sunbathe, have fun, I guess. Yeah, just stuff like that. Have like days out and whatever. Should be really good, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's Greece as well, and they're currently still under like their big market crash and whatever, or their currency crash and stuff. They're still recovering from it, so things are still pretty cheap.
That's good.
So yeah, not too bad. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good couple of breaks. Whoa, did you hear that, Fraser?
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful whistling, Kai.
Oh, my whistle did not work there.
Were you trying to do like the text message tone?
Is that not the Twitter one?
Oh, maybe that is Twitter. Or is that Nokia?
we'll go with Twitter just to make it sound better.
Because it's not just whistling, is it? It's like it goes boop 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 boop.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I know, but you did the whistle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I heard it. Yes, I did.
Anyway, Twitter. Do. There you go. That's better.
Thank you.
That's where we're probably just both wrong, and it's just nothing that we've said just there.
Who knows?
They have just had the massive updates.
They have.
One of the biggest things is verification has opened back up.
It is.
Like the requests for it. Have you applied?
Nope.
No, me neither.
It's a lot harder to apply for verification on Twitter now. There's a lot more hoops you need to jump through to prove yourself. If you register as a content creator, it's like you are not in the top follower percentage for your region. And I can't remember what the top follower percentage is, the requirement, but I think it's like 0.5 or something like that you need.
Yeah.
You need to be in the top 0.5% of followers for your region, which is, well, I mean, we're both nowhere near that, that's for sure. And then for other categories, I mean, I haven't looked too much into other categories because I don't feel the boots for any of them. But I think like one of them is if you're a government thing, they need a link from the government. If you're an entertainer or if you have some other entertainment company, then you have to prove that you're part of that by having a link from their official website. It's things like, we can give
difficult.
We can give you it if you have these established links that you can prove already. And then another one is, you've been in the news lately, right, prove it. Give us 3 links from the last 6 months of news articles you've been in, which is shit because I've been in one news article 2 years ago.
Yeah, it is difficult. And
so I can't use that.
I feel like they've made it a much bigger challenge than it was, you know?
It definitely looks harder than what it was before, which, I mean, is fair enough. But yeah. I guess the good thing about this time round is that the verification requirements, if you want to go through and read them, are a lot more clearer.
Yes.
They literally list in black and white, right, this is what gets verification, this is what gets verification, this is what gets verification. But then they've also gone and proven that what they've done previously no longer applies. Yeah. Because they say things like, we're not going to verify fictional characters or pets. But then they verified fucking Big Bird.
I guess it's a bit different if like a TV studio asks, you know? That's going to be the difference, isn't it?
Or they're saying Big Bird's real and we need to fear Big Bird.
Maybe he is.
Oh, God. Yeah, how about you? You said you haven't applied then?
No.
Do you reckon you will?
Maybe, but again, I feel like I need to wait for things to happen more. Like, you know, I've seen a lot of people that are even like massive have been like rejected and whatever else. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I was to do it, I'd do it through like music or whatever. But I'm just waiting for music articles to come out and whatever. Yeah, so, because I feel like
when you get back on stage, that'll happen.
To do it. Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that and then maybe give it a shot. But I mean, anyway, applications are closed again at the moment because they got too many.
Everyone's applying and they're going to reject like 95% of them, I reckon.
Probably 99% of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
0.0001% that get accepted or whatever.
I was looking to see if it's possible to apply for the podcast account because it falls under a completely different category. But it seems in order to do that, if you want to do it under entertainment, you still need an established link from some other site, and that's just obviously not going to happen.
Yeah,
so oh well, no big deal. It doesn't affect how you use Twitter. But one change that does affect how you use Twitter is they are looking at adding new reactions to tweets.
Ooh.
So it's not just going to be the like button. There could potentially be the happy button, the sad button, the angry button, that sort of stuff. It's not officially out. It's in the works and it's been leaked by the ever-famous leaker, Jane Wong.
Good old Jane.
Yeah, she pretty much knows everything that any company's doing without them ever doing any announcement or any hint.
Yep.
So yeah, thanks to her, she gave that information out. And as well as that, Twitter Spaces, that's been rolled out to everybody now, but they're also working on having pay per listen or pay per view spaces, so you can pay to access a space, which I guess is good if you want to host things like an audio webinar or something like that, or like a little audio class. Listen to your favorite actor speak about how they got into where they got into, and have like maybe like a £5 per entry thing. I think that's pretty good. I can see the potential there. Oh, actually, one other thing that's coming through. Sorry, I was going to stop and hand it back over to you. One other thing that they're working on as well is a new Twitter subscription service called Twitter Blue.
Yeah, I saw about that.
It looks like at the moment they're still looking at things to potentially add to Twitter Blue, because it looks like from the list that, once again, Jane Wong leaked, the only few things that they've added at the moment is changing the app icon to whatever you want. But like, people can do that anyway, just not officially. Changing your Twitter theme to whatever you want. So similar to how web, you can set your profile to blue or yellow or green as like a default color. You can do that from your phone instead. I think one of the other ones is adding an undo tweet feature. So basically, when you tweet something, it does like a countdown at a set time for you to undo your tweet and basically undo any spelling mistakes before it goes out officially, which I see could be very, very useful. I can see that being completely useful. And a couple of other things. But it seems like that's the only things at the moment. So
it's nothing like major that's like, oh, I have to get this, in my opinion.
I think one of the things that they could do, and it'd be interesting to see what you think they could add to Twitter as part of Twitter Blue as well. One of the things that they could do as part of Twitter Blue is, I mean, this isn't really a function, this wasn't what I was going to say, but I think I should mention that anyway. People like the little status symbols, so not like a verification tick, but you know how people on Reddit, with Reddit Gold, they have the little shield to go, oh yeah, I'm part of Reddit Gold. Or more uncommonly known, because it's on a professional network, with LinkedIn. If you've got LinkedIn Pro, then you get a little gold badge or something to prove that you're part of LinkedIn Pro. I think Twitter should add that. But no, the feature that I was actually thinking of is you should be able to upload higher quality photos or longer videos.
Yeah.
I think that would be an amazing perk, because I know there's been plenty of times where I've wanted to upload longer videos than 2 minutes 20, or upload a picture that's slightly a bit too high quality, and I've had to compress it, or I've had to shorten the video. So I think if they did that as a perk, oh my god, I'd be down.
Yeah, I suppose.
What about you? Can you think of anything that you'd want from Twitter?
Not really. I mean, I wish their support team was better, but
premium support as part of Twitter Blue. That's a good feature.
Yeah, but I feel like they still wouldn't be good.
Oh, you never know. I mean, they might then go, everyone might then go, oh, hold on a minute, you shouldn't be having like premium support lanes. But it's similar to how it's similar to how business gets priority support.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Other than that, though, I can't really think of anything too special, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, if you know anything that you want added to Twitter, let us know. Tweet us at Stuck in a Podcast. Let us know what you think should be added to Twitter as part of this new Twitter Blue subscription. Would you get Twitter Blue? I think they're looking at about $2.99 a month. Would you get it for $2.99 a month?
No.
Yeah, I think at this point there's not enough.
Yeah, fair. I don't know, I kind of thought about that just then, and I was like, the only thing I have got is YouTube Premium, just because where I got annoyed with the amount of adverts I was getting at one point.
Yeah, that's a good idea. No ads as part of Twitter Blue.
Yeah, that can
on
work
your timeline.
Too.
On phone, on web, everywhere. I mean, on web, some people use ad block, but on your phone, there's no way of getting rid of ads. And I know for a fact, I would 100% be so happy if like all of the recommended ads get removed from my timeline.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm with you. No, I wouldn't also get it at this point in time. Yeah, maybe if they add more, maybe if there's more features as part of it, then yeah, 100%.
I just see no need for it at the moment, you know.
Fair enough.
Hi. Anyway, I think that is it for today. So thank you for listening to this week's episode of
I'm sorry, I know you're about to do the outro. I've just thought of another perk.
Go on.
Animated GIF profile pictures.
That could be a good thing. Yeah, that could be a good thing.
That's something that they had unintentionally back in the day, and there's still some people with animated GIF profile pictures. The only one I can think of is, I can't remember who it was, but their profile picture was like a dancing bird or something. They've never changed it. Animated GIF profile pictures would be amazing.
Ross Rubber Ninja, he's got
that's him, yeah! Oh my god, how did you know that?
Because I knew as soon as you said animated, I was like, yeah, I know who's got it.
Rubber Ninja. Yeah, oh, that's not the chicken, but he has got an animated profile picture. Yeah. Where it's kind of like, I'm guessing it's himself in like a come at me ninja pose.
Yeah.
See, that would be an amazing feature, and I bet Ross would be well happy to take up that just to get rid of the low quality 100p photo that he's currently got.
Easily.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Cool. Anyway, thanks for listening to this week's episode, everyone. If you enjoyed, give us a little follow. I think you can get notifications on now. Is that right?
Yes.
So hit them, get them on, because we upload every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Unless there has been some error on the distribution to Spotify. But otherwise, It should be 6 p.m. every Wednesday. Also follow us on our Twitters at FraserIRL, at KairosBest, and also our actual Twitter together at Stuck in a Podcast. And
we're almost at 400 followers.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Like 4 away. Come and be our 400th. We're so close.
Yeah, do it. Do it. I think that's it. Is there anything else you need to say, Fraser?
No, not really.
Cool. Thanks for listening. And remember... I forgot. Bitch.